Welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Real Estate. This episode is brought to you by abrillianttribe.com. That's where we help you grow your business. The last 3 sessions we have like 18 in a month. But the last ones that I taught, which are on Tuesdays, were absolute fire. So if you're going to be in it, please show up on Tuesdays. That's when I teach. The rest are some of my other agents or coaches. Anyway, let's get into this one. I've almost got my voice back. Yay. Online seller lead drips. I've got them for you. I built these out a while ago and I'm always refining them. What I typically do, and we'll go over some of them, I typically put them into Lofty, or I put them into some type of a drip campaign CRM that we have. And so the idea behind these, I'm going to just read what I've got. It's called Online Seller Lead Drips. If you want them, I've got them for you. Message me on Instagram. I'll send them over. Or if you're watching this on LinkedIn, I know some of you watch there, or YouTube, just message me in the comments and I'll send this over to you. Now, Online Seller Lead Drips. The idea behind this drip is for it to go out immediately after you receive an online inquiry about someone having questions about the value of their home. Now, we do run seller ads on Google, Facebook, and Instagram, and we have them go through funnels. As soon as they come through, we automatically have these drips, and we do our best to connect with them in an authentic way. So what I want you to do when you take a look at this, and when we read a little bit of this, I want you to make it your own. In fact, I would recommend that you upload these to ChatGPT. I built these a while ago and I've refined them over time. I have never used ChatGPT on this one specifically. So what you could do, upload it to ChatGPT, indicate who you are, what your style is, and then have it rephrase them for you, reframe them, recreate them, whatever you want. All right, that would be my recommendation. Here's what it looks like. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have this drip go out 12 times. So they're getting connected 12 times to me, either by text, voicemail drop, video, or email, video, some form of communication. And it starts on day 1, it ends on day 160. So there are days in there that it's spread out. And here's what it sounds like. Day 1. Day 1, I've got 2 quick communications. Day 1, I've got 5 minutes after they come through, I send out an automated text. And it sounds like this. Hey, first name. I always use Joe or Joanne. Hey, Joe, or hey, Joanne. I've got your inquiry about your home, working on the value right now. Could you tell me if you've remodeled anything in the home recently? Now, that's the old school one, and it still works well. If you're going to pick up the phone and actually call these people like I do, I would recommend a slightly different approach, only because I've seen it work. We do live calls on Thursday, and these are some of the people we call. Here's what works. Hey, Joe, it's Tristan. I got your inquiry about your home value request. Listen, it looks like your value is, and then I straight out tell them their value. And I say, this is what I came up with based on some quick stats. Value looks like about $750,000. But, and here's the twist. I say, but Zillow's got you at, and then I tell them what Zillow's got them at. Zillow's got you at 740. Zillow's got you at 700. I did this yesterday, and it was a lead that we got. His name's David, and I looked up the value. This one's in Beverly Hills, so it's a little crazy. I looked at the value. I came up with 4.7 million minimum. We can go up higher. I looked it up on Zillow, and Zillow said 4 million. I'm like, dude, Zillow is way off, right? So you can imagine how that conversation went. It went well. Anyway, I give them the information right up front, and then I just shut up and listen. If you're going to call them, if you're going to let the automation go in place, then use this. Now, that's minute number 5. Minute number 30. So that means 30 minutes after. Simple text goes out. I forgot to ask if you're thinking of refinancing or selling because it makes a difference in the value I create for you. And it does. It's how we approach it, right? But we all know that appraisers that come in for refinancing, they don't care as much as appraisers that come in for purchase, for sale, for resale. Day number two. Day number two is a simple email. It goes out at 6 p.m. and it's a subject line. It says subject line, how to sell your home in 3 days. I'm figuring, they came through. If they are interested in selling and they weren't just looking just to waste some time up there, they'll like this. And here it is. It says, hey, first name. Hey, Joe. I know how to write catchy subject lines, right? So I'm addressing that. Anyway, I found this article a few months back and I've shared it a few times with some sellers I've helped out recently, and they loved it. It's a quick read, so let me know what you think once you read it. And you'll see the link in there. It's a link to a simple outline of the things they need to do to get their home sold the quickest. Pretty easy, right? And you can replace it with whatever you want. Day number 4, an email, 10 a.m. It's a video email. And the subject line is why you should care about a CMA. And it's simple. It says, hey, again, as a realtor, we throw around terms like comps, CMA, BPO, and other abbreviations that you may not know. For your home, it's important that you know the term CMA. And then I go out and explain what CMA means. And that's it. Again, giving value. Now, I go through this. Day 7 is a text. Day 20 is a text. Day 30 is an email. Day 35 is a text. And so forth, and so forth, and so forth. What I want you to get from this is I want you to understand that you've got to have processes in place for leads that are coming to your world, right? Are they coming in from an open house? Are they coming in from just somebody you randomly met somewhere and you're like, oh, sure, I'll put you into my database. What happens next? So this helps with that. This is specifically for online seller leads. I want you to start building your arsenal, and it's free. So message me. I'll send this over. I'm always tweaking this. What I would recommend, once you get the Google Doc from me, copy. So make a copy of it and start tweaking it and playing around with it. Anyway, thank you for listening in. I'll talk to you tomorrow.